What do you think makes the Earth go around the sun? What makes the Earth and all the other planets round like a ball? What makes things fall? Well, you can try, but you can't deny the force you see is gravity. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Brought to you by Gravity. Feel the force.
You, me, the TV you're watching, and our home planet, the Earth, are all pulling on each other. That's gravity. And where I'm standing, this is down. Everything, every piece of matter in the universe has gravity. And gravity always pulls. So big and massive is the Earth that it pulls on everything. It even holds the oceans on the Earth's surface. It pulls on the air we breathe. The pull is always toward the center of the planet. So no matter where you are on the Earth's surface, down is this way. Take a look at this. It's the gravitational tower of science. Up at the top, we have a bowling ball about 7 kilograms, and an apple about 100 of that. When I pull this cord, the trapdoor will spring open, and the apple and the bowling ball will go hurtling toward the center of the Earth. What do you think will happen? Well, you might think that since the bowling ball is heavier, it'll fall faster and land first. Don't bet on it. You ready? 3,
Potato.
2,
Potato.
1.
Potato.
You want to see it again on the instant replay close-up camera of science?
Potato. 2. Potato. 1. Potato.
See, they hit the ground at the same time. Now, this is a famous experiment. The first guy to do this was Galileo Galilei in Pisa, Italy. He did experiments with cannonballs of unequal weight. And the story goes that he took the cannonballs to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, let go of them at the same time, and the townspeople were amazed when they saw them hit the ground at the same moment.
Well, in my left hand, I have a feather. In my right hand, a hammer. I guess one of the reasons we got here today was because of a gentleman named Galileo a long time ago who made a rather significant discovery about falling objects in gravity fields. And I'll drop the two of them here, and hopefully they'll hit the ground at the same time. How about that?
You gotta realize that the pull of gravity affects everything. Without gravity, there'd be no you. There'd be no me. There'd be no Earth. There'd be no sky. Gravity, now playing everywhere.
Now, in amazing attractovision, just try to escape the big pull of gravity.
Look at it. It's pulling me and pulling me down. I can't escape it. What does? Gravity.
It's a force older than the Earth itself.
He said March, but he kept falling and falling and falling.
Thrills, chills, and rocks rolling down hills. Feel the pull of gravity. This film is very dingy.
The pull of gravity extends over huge distances. Now, let's say this beach ball is the sun, 330,000 times the mass of the Earth. And the attraction of gravity between the Earth and the sun is so strong that it can keep the Earth in orbit even when it's way out here, 150,000 kilometers away. Gravity holds all the planets in orbit. It also keeps the string on this inexpensively produced model of science tight. When you step on an ordinary bathroom scale to weigh yourself, the Earth's gravity pulls us down. But there's a scale in the way, so the scale gets squeezed. Now, the more we weigh, the more the scale gets squeezed. And that number we call weight. So weight comes from our mass, the Earth's mass, and gravity. So powerful is the Earth's gravity that it even holds the ocean on the Earth's surface. Hey, it's the Flying Karamazov brothers. It's the Flying Karamazov brothers. Hey! You guys dropped them.
Well, it's not our fault, Bill. It's this darn gravity.
Yeah, every time we toss something else, it keeps pulling it back in. Hey, don't badmouth gravity. What? If it wasn't for gravity, anyone could juggle. That's right. Are we gonna talk or juggle? Juggle. Juggle. Both.
Gravitate.
Gravity is that powerful yet mysterious force which keeps pulling on everything. And the larger something is, the greater its gravitational pull. And since the Earth is the largest thing around, its pull is the strongest. It's the pull of gravity that makes things fall. How's the gravity down there, Bill? Help! What else, gravity? What does gravity do?
Suspense! Danger! Intrigue!
That's the third person to fall this week. There's got to be a connection.
Don't miss the relentless pull of gravity! Now playing everywhere.
Wow, it is popular. See, gravity's everywhere, pulling on everything. It's what gives us weight, the attraction of the Earth and us. It's what holds all the planets in orbit, the attraction of the planets and the sun. You see, gravity works on everything. It's always pulling. It's a big gravitational party. This is good for about a minute. Watch this. Look what I've done. Taken an ordinary sock, rolled it up into a ball. One sock, not two, one. Taken a piece of string, wrapped it around the sock, stuck it through this toilet paper roll, tied the string onto a plastic bag and put an apple in it. Watch what happens. See the apple? That's like the sun. And the sock is like Earth. The string is kind of like the sun's gravity holding the Earth in orbit. The planets of the solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they're all held in orbit around the sun by gravity. You know when you're on a merry-go-round, and the faster and faster you go, the more you feel like you're being pulled toward the outside? But when you're not moving, you don't feel that force? Well, that's like our planets. Let's say this is our solar system. See these rubber bands? They're like the sun's gravity pulling on the planets. But the planets don't get pulled all the way into the sun because they're moving. There's a balance between the force of gravity and the motion of the planets. What if there were no gravity? All the planets would go flying off into space. But there is gravity, and the planets are always moving. Boy, are they moving. We're going around the sun at about 100,000 kilometers an hour. 100,000 kilometers an hour?
I'm a neurotic engineer, and part of my job is making calculations necessary so planes can get off the ground. All the performance of an airplane is determined by the thrust, the weight, the lift, and the drag. Those are the things we all have to account for to determine if an airplane can take off from a given airport on a given day. When I'm not working, doing airplane calculations, I'm either flying them, or if I'm really lucky, I'm jumping out of them. You feel the gravity, totally. You start accelerating as soon as you're off the airplane. You're just picking up speed, and then you reach a certain point where you just stop. It's the gravity, the force of the wind equals the force of the gravity, and then you're just falling. We need to fold up the parachute a certain way so it'll come out right and completely inflate when we make the jump.
Now you know that when you're standing on the Earth, you have weight. That's because you and the Earth are both made of matter, so you both have gravity and you're attracted to each other. So on the Earth, I weigh a little over 70 kilograms. That's about 155 pounds for you grown-ups. Now, suppose you could stand on another planet, somewhere else in the solar system. So you'd have weight there too, because those planets have a lot of matter, and they have gravity also. Let's say you were standing on the biggest planet in the solar system. Let's say you were standing on... Let's say you're on the biggest planet in the solar system. That would be Jupiter. Jupiter is much, much bigger than the Earth, so it has much, much more gravity. On Jupiter, I'd weigh, over 180 kilograms. 180 kilograms. I mean, that's so much gravity, it'd probably be hard to stand up. It would pull you down like one of those push-up string pups. Let's say you could stand on the moon. Now, the moon is much smaller than the Earth, right? So it doesn't have nearly as much matter. So it doesn't have nearly as much gravity. So let's say we could stand on the moon. Oh, gee whiz, I'd weigh only like 12 kilograms. 12 kilograms, that's nothing. I mean, I'd be bouncing around like an astronaut.
Climbers fight gravity, but without gravity, climbing would be pointless. What I do is sport climbing, and sport climbing is, reasonably safe.
Think of this chain as cosmic dust. It's held together by gravity. But remember, if it's really gravity, this link would be attracted to this link, and this link would be attracted to this link, and this link would be attracted to this link, and this link would be attracted to this link, and all these links would be attracted to each other till you had a gravitational ball of chain. And that's what happens to planets. Planets end up as balls because of gravity. Speaking of which, we're standing on a planet right now which has quite a bit of gravity. When you're riding your bike, you're fighting gravity. And I'm not talking about going uphill either. I'm talking about staying straight up and down. See, gravity is pulling you straight toward the center of the Earth. It's the same thing that makes trees grow straight out of the ground. Gravity, it's all over the place.
So gravity makes things balls.
I thought they were made in Taiwan.
Does gravity make things clubs?
No, clubs are made by groups of people with a common interest, like a chess club, a bike club, or 4-H.
Oh, no, not those kind of clubs, Smearjikov. These kind of clubs. But if everything has gravity, and gravity makes things balls, shouldn't everything be balls?
That's a great question, Yvonne. And great questions are the hallmark of science.
What's this? A hallmark.
You see, everything is spherical. Everything's like a ball, from the very largest scale to the very smallest scale.
What's this? A very small scale.
Yeah. So, you see, it's gravity that packs things together. Things like atoms, they act like little balls. And then planets and stars, they're like big round balls. Can you guys think of anything else that's big and round? How about a big round of applause?
Meet TV's newest action detective, Gravity Man, as he jumps into your television set and up the rating charts. Raised by wild animals in the jungles of South America, Gravity Man uses the pull of gravity to catch crooks at every corner. Watch him as he defends the streets of America against crime with his incredible abilities. Out-dropping, out-bouncing, out-toppling, and out-pouncing all enemies. Watch him risk it all each week to blow your mind with fast-paced action as Gravity Man. Catch his fall this fall on the Bill Nye Television Network.
The gravity things fall straight down. When you miscalculate the power of gravity, and you start to lose it and you slam, sometimes you slam really hard. cheese would just fly off the pizza, and you can't have a pizza without cheese. It's like not ethical. Turn that off and leave me alone.
Now, the pull of gravity makes the Earth round. What makes all the planets round? Of course, we can't see that from here. So we use these large instruments called telescopes. And we look deep into the sky and get a good look at planets. And sometimes we use spacecraft we send out there to take pictures. Here, watch. The following demonstration was conducted under extremely precise conditions. Do not, I repeat, do not attempt this demonstration at home.
The pull of gravity isn't so strong that we can't raise our arms or anything, but it does pull on everything all the time. So if we're standing on the Earth's surface, it pulls us down toward the center of the Earth. Now we can test this. This is an old idea, but a good one. Watermelon. Carton of sour milk. Tofu. An old, I would say, ugly lamp. A computer. Sure. A bag of flour. And of course, old television. Sure enough, everything is pulled down by gravity. London Bridge is falling down, cause gravity is all around. Why don't we fall up to the sky? It's G-R-A-V-I-T. All the planets round us, what go up always comes down. It's called attraction, action, see, it's everywhere, it's gravity. An apple fell on Newton's head, it caused a great distraction. Cause Isaac felt the force of gravity's attraction, action. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. His weight combined with gravity and moves with high velocity.
Moving, gripping, nearly inescapable. Gravity, now playing everywhere.
Gee, what a movie. It just pulls you in. Boy, I hope it's playing here forever. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Produced in association with the National Science Foundation.
This is our gravitational tower of science.